Hello, lovely ladies, and welcome back to a new episode of Dating 411, the official channel of Dating with Confidence, the place to come to get effective tools and tips to help you with your dating process so that you can create the love life that you deserve and desire. I'm Raeeka Yaghmai, your host, founder and CEO of Dating with Confidence, and today we want to talk about what is really keeping smart, successful, and high-achieving women like yourself from creating the love life of their dreams and how to change it. All right, so let's get started. So when you wanted to create your love life, when you wanted to create success in your career, what did you do? You went to school for years and years and years, and you learned how to become good at what you are good at today. If you are a doctor, you didn't just open up someone, when you were 5 years old and figure out, oh, well, this is how I'm going to do it. My mom did it that way, so I'm going to do it this way. No, you went to school, you learned, and you went to many years of schooling. In fact, maybe 18 or 20 or maybe more years to be the person that you are, as awesome and badass as you are today at your work. And then you created success, right? So here's the deal. In dating, there is no schooling, right? There is not one class available in our academic system that teaches us how to create success in our love lives. And our love life, the decision we have to make, or we make, to bring somebody else in our life is one of the most important decisions that we are making, because our career doesn't love us back or talk back to us or make decisions for our life or have a baby with us or get access to our bank account. But the person that is going to become our partner will do all of that stuff. So it is a very important decision that we're making. So what is it that is keeping smart and high-achieving women who have created so much success in their careers from creating success in their love lives? The word is vulnerability. In order to create success in your love life, you must know how to be vulnerable. And vulnerability is scary. Vulnerability requires courage. Vulnerability requires taking risks. And that's sometimes a little out of our comfort zone because we have gone to school and based on a formula have learned how to create success. Now, for those who have their own business or went on to become entrepreneurs, you probably have experienced a dash of vulnerability because you really got to put yourself out there and then start from scratch and get people to like your product and then buy from you so that you can make a living. Now, if we notch that up, that's what we need for our love lives, because here's the deal. A love life requires intimacy. Without an intimacy, there is no love life. And without vulnerability, there is no intimacy. So here are 4 steps. I wouldn't want to call them steps because it's really a process. So 4 tips to help you get in touch with vulnerability and be vulnerable so that you can start creating the love life that you want. Because guess what? You deserve it. You absolutely, I know, desire it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this video watching this. So let's get started. So number 1, and I've written it all down because I don't want to miss any of the stuff that I wanted to share with you. So number 1 is when you are putting yourself out there, one of the ways to practice vulnerability is sharing something about yourself. Don't be afraid of sharing who you are and what you like and what your passions are. And I'm talking specifically on a date. Share about yourself. Don't be guarded, because when you share about yourself, you're giving the person that's in front of the guy that you're dating the possibility, the opportunity to get to know you. And And from there, his response is going to be kind of like where you kind of get a sense for whether you guys are a match or not. And while you are sharing something with them, have eye contact, like kind of I'm having with you right now. I'm looking deep into your eyes, and I'm waiting, and I'm looking at you again, and I'm not taking my eyes off of you. Because when I look at you, you're important, and I'm talking to you, and I'm also asking for your attention in that way. So when you go on a date, don't be afraid of looking at him in the eye and sharing something about yourself, right? It's very powerful. So you can actually start doing this by practicing with your best friend, you know, or if you have a guy friend, practice with them so that you start becoming comfortable. If not, get in front of the mirror and talk to yourself, looking at yourself in front of the mirror, and share something about yourself. Share something about what you love about, you know, why is being in a relationship important to you? Not from a, well, I want a partner, but I want to be loved. And I want to love somebody, and that's important to me. I value that. There's nothing wrong with sharing that, because at the end of the day, if you want to create a love life, that's what you want to do. And that much information can't harm you by saying that you really want to create your love life, that you're intentional, that you love loving and being loved. So this is just an example. Number 2, share your fears and take a risk for being hurt. It's okay, because you will be fine, but you've got to step out of that comfort zone of having your guards up and making sure that nothing happens. Yes, I'm not saying be hurt in a way that somebody's going to come and abuse you physically or financially or emotionally. I'm not talking about that. Definitely take security measures when you are meeting a new guy. But what I'm saying is, feel free to be yourself. And you know, I can tell you this, when Tim, my partner, and I were first dating, I remember he blank told me that he's scared. He's scared of being hurt. He's been in relationships where he got hurt, and he has no intention of being hurt again. And I had just come out of a relationship with my ex-fiance who cheated on me. So I was also very careful and very afraid of being hurt. And I remember putting my hand on his hand, this was maybe like our 3rd date, and saying, you know, I hear you. We can't guarantee if we're going to get hurt or not, but why don't we both be scared together? And I just remember looking into his eyes and in a way sharing that that's my fear as well. I acknowledged his fear, and I kind of created a safe space for both of us to be vulnerable, but that there is a possibility that we are going to be hurt if we break up. And to this day, we've been together 5.5 years. We are, you know, life partners now. And there is still the possibility of being hurt. There is still the possibility of him not being the right guy for me, or me not being the right woman for him. But we work on it. So there will always be that vulnerability. But of course, as time goes by, the chances of that becomes less and less and less. Number 3 is to have courage to not give up on love and wanting to belong and to experience joy. It takes courage to say, I'm not going to give up on wanting to find love, and I want to love, and I want to have a guy that's going to love me back. I want to give and receive. And really to put that in the world and to say it and announce it and own it. To own that takes vulnerability. And many times I meet women who are like, well, I give up, or I don't want that, or I don't need it. But the truth is that their heart wants that and desires that, and frankly deserves that. So don't be afraid of, you know, telling yourself and learning how to be courageous, just like you were courageous the first day you went on your new job, just like when you were courageous the first day you went to school when you were a kid, the first day you went to college, the first day you maybe are a lawyer and had to go in a court and stand up for your client. Whatever it was, whatever career that you have, there was a first to it, and it required your courage. So put that same courage in your love life and own the fact that you want it. And last but not least, share your desires with others. Tell your friends that you're open and you want to find love. And in fact, if they know somebody, why don't they tell you about, you're open to be set up. Here's the deal. Going on a date is not the end of the world. You're not marrying the guy, you're just getting to know them, and you never know what comes from these opportunities. But you cannot be closed off and guarded and then expect the guy to come and kind of save you. It ain't gonna happen, because you are a smart woman looking for a smart and savvy guy. And that guy also wants to be with a woman who's figured out her stuff, if you know what I mean. So you got to figure out your stuff and be courageous when you put yourself out there. So I want to hear from you, and so don't forget to let me know how these tips that I'm giving you resonate with you. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And last, actually a few things. If you want to have more of these conversations, if you like what I'm telling you, don't forget to join my private Facebook group, Dating Tips for Savvy Single Ladies. You can just find the link in the comments below. And if you like what I have to say, share our content with your friends, because I really want to share this empowering energy with other women. And subscribe to our channel so that you would never miss out on another episode of Dating 411. To your success, to your dating with confidence. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye. Now, I want to hear from you. I want to know what's your biggest insight that you're taking away from this video. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your friends. Join me at Dating with Confidence and empowering more women on their journey to creating their desired love life.